Hello everyone and welcome to High Plane Games. We're at TrackMania 2 Stadium, which I was just getting myself reacquainted with online. It's been a while. I spent so many years on TrackMania Nations, or United, wasn't it? One of those. Probably both. And when they announced this paying sequel, I was like, cool. And currently we're playing on an F1 related thing. We're just at warm up at the moment, getting used to the track, whatever one it is. See if I can actually work it out this time. GP Lupio. Don't know. Anyway, it will be 6 laps when we get going. Online, I felt I'd show the laps first because people don't often bother with the laps kind of thing. So you'll have people that enjoy the F1 side of things or a race situation side of things that really do enjoy doing the actual laps as opposed to the time trial, which seems to be by far the most popular discipline out there. Anyway, as you'll see by going on different online servers, people have completely customized things to their own devices. So down at the bottom you'll have in yellow the time for this lap. When I go past a portal-y type rows, one of those things that's just gone past on the right and I'm coming through now, that will show you the time that I've actually got. That's come to the end of warm-up now. The times of the session will appear on the bottom right next to something on here called TrackMania, which is actually the overall times ever, and this has a very specific plugin which has got fuel involved, which is specific only to this to make you go into the pits essentially like a real stop. And the chat's on the bottom left. So we're going to go off and away. As you'll see, everyone's busy trying to make it round turn 1. I'm never quite sure how people get so perfect lines. I mean, I used to spend hours on this. There was one point where I was in the top 150 in the UK, and I think I was in the top 1,000 on the world, which I used to be very proud of because I'd go online for about an hour every day. You turn off the music, I'd have my own music going on in the background. One of the things with TrackMania, for me specifically, is that the community is very giving in terms of setting up servers and making tracks, but you don't, because you're not crashing into anyone and no one's lagging particularly affects anyone else. Never hostile at all. Never hostile. Especially since that didn't go well. Only 10th now. 11. Maybe a bit worse. We'll work it out. But yes, it's such a generally pleasant community because you can't ruin anyone else's race essentially, unless you manage to crash a server. And even if you're driving the wrong way, your eyes become so blinkered to what everyone else is doing. As I drop to 14th. This is not a good look for me. You can see there with the little flickers of lag, etc. It's fine. It really doesn't affect you at all. I don't know what this track is. This isn't a GP track to me. This just goes round in a lap, sorry. Am I actually last? Yes, I am. Oh, it's because the only person that I beat in my quick warm-up race to make sure this game worked has disconnected. Great. I don't mind being last. I've spent most of my life in last. Morning fuel, okay, I will pit at the end of the lap. Might not last now. Oh dear. They've got it so that the curbs actually slow you down, interesting. But the beauty of these cars is that they're relatively slow to turn, but they're exactly what you expect. It's a difficult one. There is something inherently intuitive about how these cars handle once you've done one or two corners, and that simplicity is really, really nice. As, oh, we're going into night time, or am I running out of fuel? Pressing enter. Great. I ran out of fuel, that's why. Since when is tyres about tyres? Because we're UK based. So I'm going to leave that match. Something didn't quite go right there. We'll go into the thingamabob. So I was in the F1 teams. That was in a laps track on a French server. You can see the difficulty. People were expected to be better than me because they are ranked higher than me. I'm not even in the top 100,000 in the world. It says a lot. So let's go for something even worse. So very short zone beginner time attack. Let's go for that. So you can join, you can spectate. I don't really see the reason why, but you can. You join in, and whatever you join in on first of, you don't ever place in. If it works the same as the other TrackMania things, then you have to stick around for the next race for you to actually get something. And you can see the layout is much different in here. So you've got specific records on things. Oh dear. TrackMania, you've got live reports and where I am. People rating the map. There you go. You can start to see now how TrackMania is a bit more flippant and all over the shot. So I've gone 40th at the moment. And you can see the constant pouring of cars to try and work out how to basically be faster. Oh, and that little knock will ruin me. Not that I hadn't already done some dodgy lines. That's put me up to 33rd, despite going for... So some people going one way, some people going another. If you do get wrong, you can press delete and reset yourself right the way back at the beginning, like what I'll do now, because that was terrible. And it is all about trying to work out how not to be rubbish like that. And all I need to do is improve by about a tenth or two, and I'm up another 3 or 4 places. That's the beauty of TrackMania, is that you get given X amount of time to really try and hone your best. So I'm 16th hundredths down at that point. I'm now 12 hundredths up at that because I've done that bit better. But actually overall I was half a second down. And then it came to an end anyway. So I quite like that. We'll give that one a 5 out of 5, that map. We'll move to the next one. You can see the LP is the ladder points that you've gained, essentially. And your ladder points goes, you're gaining, depends on how many people that are supposedly better than you that you beat, essentially. So you could beat loads of people that are supposed to be worse than you because they're lower down the ladder and not get very many points. But if you beat one or two people that are like ranked in the top 100 in the world or something, you'll get a ton of ladder points because you shouldn't be able to compete with them, is the theory behind it, and that's me doing it all wrong. You can see a lot of people got it all wrong, so they're all having to go again. Oh. So, how the hell do you get around this? See, some people have a quite harsh creative streak, and some courses are just difficult for the sake of being difficult. So again, as the map suggests, they're all very short. 21st at the moment, slipping down the list quite quickly though, because it wasn't a clear run. Oh, just hooked it. That's better, I think, yeah. By 3 seconds better. Which puts me 14th. Oh, look at me, I'm on the top page. There you go, frame that one. I'm already out of it as people start to get the hang of it, and you've got that time limit where you've got to get it, otherwise you'll be skedadded. Oh my god. So I can't actually see the time limit of how long... Oh yes I can. I've got 3 minutes. It's down on the bottom right hand side. 3 minutes left. Ooh, that went well. That didn't. Yeah, well, it's already 14. Was that better? No, it was slightly slower, even though that's the first time I've actually done it all seemingly correctly. So it's all about trying to straight line that chicane. And this is the fun of TrackMania, is trying to work out exactly what bit of it is the important good stuff. There you go, that's an improvement. That's put me up to 19th. I need to improve a quarter of a second to get myself back in the top 16 again. But the fact that I'm beating half the people in this server will get me some decent ladder points in theory if I stay there. There you go. If you I'm 20th overall, but you saw 17 appear. That's because I'm the 17th fastest through that trap. So it's one of the things that I love about TrackMania, is just the sheer amount of detail that goes into you are at this point XYZ, you have done this, amazing, 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 blah 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 blah. Nope. It's this. It makes you go fast, and you don't necessarily want to. It's a tricky one, and that was shit. Right, 1 minute left, and we'll give one more a go. If not, then if it looks a bit pooey, then we'll switch to the LOL server, because that one's normally got really ridiculous gravity challenges on. If it's still the same. It's not going to be faster, is it? No, it's terrible. I'm slipping further and further down. And people have done it in 12 seconds. That's crazy. Oh, nearly. Right, last effort, because we're on 20 seconds to go. I don't think I've done it. I went off the throttle. Yeah. Poor timing, Smithy. Poor timing. Do a GLA for everyone. I didn't like that one so much because of the weird bit. So I'll give that a 4. Clearly people not liking that map so much. So let's give this one a go. Oh, it looks like an entirely new one. Oh no, all the Dead E-Manias come in. Oh dear. Where the hell do we go? Oh, okay. I get it now. Right. Bloody hell. Oh god. Right, I'm assuming... Okay, not down there. Half the fun is working out where the bloody hell you're supposed to be going. There we go. Right, we've got one home. Oh, I'm 9th. Ooh, and the 70th best local record if you look down in the corner. So this must be a relatively new track. That was slightly better, a 10th better. I'm slipping down the order though. Down to 14th. Struck early. No, I knew that one wasn't going to happen right at the beginning. I feel like I need to stay for this one now so that I can... Oh yes! 12! Oh, this one's all about trying to not go up the half pipe and shortcutting that, which that was not a good ours. No. Okay, come on. You can do it. It's okay, I got it. Right. Oh, it's that little flick, so you can't like go proper tight. Oh, and I'm off the first page now as well. I'm 17th. Right, come on. But yes, so I'm sure you get where a lot of this comes from. Say that was 6/10 slower, and you could tell because I'd gone higher up the thing. That control guy's done a 9.5. That's crazy. No, too fast. Again, too much skiddy, too much slow. So that would have only put me 26th. I'm 22nd now. So people are getting better whilst I'm getting worse. And sometimes that quite often happens. Oh shit. Oh, I'm in the water. Gulp, gulp. I forget water's on Stadium. Water doesn't necessarily kill you, by the way, it just makes you obviously go slower. So you can have a dip into water so long as you can still drive yourself back out of it again. Oh, this one could be good. Yes! 2 temps up. That only puts me 25th. So everyone, this must be a relatively new map then, because everyone is setting local records. Oh my goodness me. Okay, we're at the end. So, where did I come in that? Doesn't say. So that's how things work on that front. Let me just try and exit out from here. And we'll have a quick go at LOL, just so that you can see how normally they're a bit more crazier, so we will see. There's only 40 seconds left actually, so I've only got one attempt at this. Just. Oh well, I made it. Let's leave that. We'll just dive back and we'll show you solo mode is essentially doing what we've just done but on your own and against yourself. So there's 5 different tiers, white being the easiest, then green, sorry, blue I think, then this is red, so this is showing a much harder side. I can't promise that I'll be able to get through this, I just want to show you just how complex these maps get. So yes, that was a water splash. Ooh, can't get up the hill. There we go. Okay, I got a bit lost there. Quite often you're like, do I go straight? Do I not go straight? Come on, you can make it. There's the finish. Ah, not within a minute though. So you then get given gold, silver or bronze. I only got a bronze because that was all I was worth. You then go up the rankings on that. So that's how single player works.